The Review, dedicated to providing current information and critical opinion relating to local and national music events. Tonight, I talked to the guys from Endeverafter. And we're here with Endeverafter, and their new album, Kiss or Kill, is out now on Razor and Tie. You guys, first of all, let's talk about the Kiss or Kill. What does that mean?
It's sort of like make or break, sort of like our last chance of our big dream and our big ambition.
Okay. Now, sorry, I skipped introduction. You guys, why don't you introduce yourselves?
I'm Kristen.
I'm Michael Grant.
Tommy Andrews. Eric Humbert.
All right, and now, Michael, I read somewhere that you had a vision for this perfect rock and roll band.
Oh yeah, I mean, in my head I had the vision of this perfect rock and roll band, and it was just huge, and it was like, you know, it's kind of been like a lifelong dream to have a band of brothers who are like this close as we are, and just be able to really do what we want, you know, make the music that we want without any compromise, without any kind of no frills, just, you know, what we want.
Now, you said you're a no gimmick band, and now have people have been throwing that at you, or is it?
People throw the gimmick stuff at us, but I think once the true testament is when they see us live, and all that kind of gets thrown out of the window, and they finally see us for what we are. I mean, people really fear what they don't understand right off of the bat.
Yeah.
So they'll automatically try to attach you to what they know is maybe similar, but it's usually way the hell far off of what we really are, you know what I mean? So first thing they'll say is, oh, you're this or that, you're this or that. They'll come out and see us and they'll be like floored, and like, we take it all back, you know?
So wait until you see them now.
Exactly. And I think the CD speaks for itself as well.
All right. Let's talk about Fall Out Boy. You guys have an interesting relationship with them. They kind of helped you out a little bit?
Yeah, they're very good friends of ours, and Eric Humbert actually used to drum tech for Fall Out Boy, for Andy Hurley. You want to tell him about that?
Yeah, I traveled with those guys for 2 or 3 years, and it was a wild ride from the clubs all the way up to where they are now. So, but actually, these guys came out. Pete was really interested in Endeverafter at the time. He actually invited them out. He was talking about them in the press everywhere, and invited them out to play. And I hung out with them, and then months and months later, way in the future, they were looking for a player, so I came out, and it just clicked. We played. It was a blast.
I still remember seeing this guy. We opened for Fall Out Boy and Panic at the Disco in our hometown Sacramento, and I remember seeing him and everything, and like meeting him, and then we had an audition. He flew out. Next thing you know, the chemistry was just amazing.
All right.
And they're still, I mean, even till this day, they're great friends of ours.
Yeah.
Good. So you
great guys.
Play with them ever then?
Well, not since then. But I mean, I think it's one of those things though where we'll probably have run-ins with them in the future. You never know.
Yeah.
You never know.
There's speculation here and there about playing with them.
Got a long career ahead of you.
Yeah. It'd be fun because, you know, we're all buds, so.
Now, I saw you guys with Poison back last summer.
You saw that?
Yeah, Minnesota State Fair.
Five.
Good show,
What's
guys. And so that was more of an arena tour, correct?
Correct.
And now you guys are doing a tour of Trapped, and that's more of a club scene.
Yeah, we wanted to get back into like playing more intimate places. When you're in an arena and everybody's 20 feet away, you lose that intimacy between the band and the audience.
Yeah.
And it's a lot better to reconnect, and it's a lot. The greatest thing is to bring the arena show to the small clubs, because then it's like it's like, exactly, it's mayhem. It's just the whole club explodes, and you know, everybody feels it, and you know, we make the clubs feel like an arena regardless.
Is it a different crowd then? I'm guessing Poison and Trapped is slightly different?
It doesn't matter what crowd you put in front of us. It really doesn't.
You'll win them over?
You can put us in front of Hillary Duff's crowd and we'd probably rock the hell out of their faces.
All right. Kristen, got a question for you. Now, you kind of started in a different role. You play guitar now, right?
Yeah.
And you started as a journalist, is that right? Or
Yeah.
kind of a fan of the band and then moved your way up, or what?
Yeah. I was a writer for a local magazine, and came to interview this guy, and ended up hanging out pretty much
We like instantly
every day.
became like best friends.
Right.
It was like love at first sight. You know?
Thanks for that.
And since then, I mean, like, it was like trying to set up this big vision of the perfect band in my head. But in order for that to happen, it had to be people that I was really adamant about their character and their personality, and who I was actually friends with, and who I felt that I could tour with for years and years and years. And these guys, I could tour forever with them. It doesn't even matter, you know what I mean? Like there's no Fleetwood Mac or weird kind of like band breakup stuff in this band. We're all brothers, you know. We're all a very strong unit, and I think that's part of the key of what like makes us what we are, you know.
Now the album was supposed to be out a while ago, and it keeps getting delayed.
Yeah.
Now, I mean, what's behind that?
There were a few label complications, and I won't embellish too much on it. But there were a few label complications, and after the Poison tour, we were sort of revived even as a band, and we had all these new ideas, and we had all these new songs, and we just felt that the album that was recorded prior to the Poison tour wasn't a fair representation of what we wanted. You know what I mean? We wanted like a newer, fresher take, because we weren't the same band. A lot of the songs that we had recorded were recorded like a year prior, you know. So now I feel like this is a very fair representation of where we're at this point in our career, and this point in our.
So maybe a B-side and along.
There's definitely some very good B-sides on the way. There's a lot of B-sides, and I think people will enjoy the B-sides just as much as the record cuts.
I want to ask you guys about the cover of the album. Is this your guys' idea? Is this a label thing, or what does it mean?
That was actually my idea. I just wanted to have a cover of the strongest image that I could find possible. Something that would catch somebody's eye, something that would represent the sexuality of the band and the character. And, you know, we're all about fun, and we're not about cutting wrists or anything like that. And, you know, we're not a sad band,
no.
You know, by any means. So we just wanted to have that vibe of how it was in like the 70s and 80s, and have that classic album feel. And we felt that this pretty much kind of encompassed that.
You guys got some videos up on your MySpace. It's myspace.com/Endeverafter.
Check it out.
And now the video for Baby Baby Baby, that's kind of a there's a
matches
dirty,
the cover, right?
Yeah, there's a dirty and a clean version. Now, when you guys make a dirty version, I mean, what's your plans? You know, it probably won't get aired on a lot of networks.
That isn't really a big concern to us. I mean, the fans, the true fans, you know, they'll if they want it, they'll go out and get it. They'll go out and find it. So, you know, the uncensored, racy, almost XXX version is out there for you guys.
But want to go look for it.
And you can look for it. It's around. Trust me. But you know, if people really want to find it, they'll find it. And otherwise, you know, we're just trying to push our own envelope.
Any favorite songs on the album, or favorite to play live?
Road to Destruction is
Destruction.
by far my favorite song on the album, and there's just it's weird where it's like we feel like we're an unstoppable army when we have that song, like when we're playing that song live, when we're hearing it on the radio or whatever, you know. It's like that song for us is like.
Is it weird to hear you guys on the radio, or?
We actually haven't heard ourselves on the radio, but a lot of our friends have, and it's like.
You know what's happening? You just haven't caught it.
Like a lot of our friends are like calling us and texting us and like, we just saw you on cable. Oh my God, we saw you on this station, on that station, and we're bummed out because, you know, we're on the road and we want to sort of like feel and witness that kind of thing too, but it, you know, it just doesn't happen. We've had the privilege of playing on the radio, but even so, we haven't heard our actual songs on the radio. But all of our friends have, and all of our family has, and it's just like someday.
All right, guys, we're gonna go into the video for "I Want to Be Your Man." You got anything to say about that?
"I Want to Be Your Man" is the truest testament of Endeverafter. It's no frills. It's just us four guys, no tricks, nothing like that. It's just it's a good fucking video. It's a good song. It's there for your listening pleasure and your viewing pleasure.
All right, guys, thanks for joining us. Endeverafter, Kiss or Kill, out now on Razor and Tie. And this will be "I Want to Be Your Man."
Pick it up now.